Now is not the time to travel. Stay home, stay safe, and break the chain. Let's hope things will get back to normal soon. This video is from our Mangaluru Udupi trip during the first week of April. Sunday, 4th April 2021. We had our breakfast from the hotel. Third day of our Mangaluru trip. We checked out from the hotel. We are going back to Bangalore. On the way, we will cover few more places near to Mangaluru. Less time, more places. This is Naveen. Welcome back to another episode of Tind and Travel. Tanirbavi Beach. Well with chilled water.
That is what forest.
Generates 5.3 lakhs worth oxygen. Day 3 starts from Sri Venkataramana Temple in Mangalore, dedicated to Lord Vishnu. This temple is very near to the hotel we stayed in. It is situated at a distance of 350 kilometers from Bangalore and 57 kilometers from Udupi. Venkateshwara is another form of Lord Vishnu, who is most popular deity among devotees. He is also known as Venkatachalapati, Venkataramana, Srinivasa or Balaji. This ancient temple of Lord Venkataramana with Sridevi and Bhudevi was built in 1868. This is also one of the very beautiful attraction in Mangalore. We done darshan. Now we are heading to our next destination. Less time, more places. We are starting to our next destination now. Now we are going to one of the oldest church in Dakshina Kannada, Milagros Church. It is just 2 kilometers from here. We are in front of Milagros Church. This is a historical Roman Catholic church. This is situated in Hembakatta, 2.5 kilometers from Mangaluru town. This was built in the year 1680 by Bishop Thomas de Castro. Now we are heading to our next destination. See you there. After visiting one of the oldest churches in Dakshina Kannada, we are going to Tanirbavi Beach. We need to pass through a very old Kullur bridge to reach Tanirbavi Beach. It is the gateway of Mangalore. It is built across the river Gurupura. The district administration and Mangalore City Corporation proposed to build a permanent jetty at Kullur to promote the backwater tourism of Mangalore along with the Gurupura river. The Kullur Tanirbavi corridor will be developed as a major tourist attraction under the Smart City project. After half an hour drive, we reached Tanirbavi Beach. Tanirbavi Beach is situated 10 kilometers from Mangalore, 54 kilometers from Udupi and 358 kilometers from Bangalore. This is the second most popular beach in Mangalore, where the first popular one is Panambur Beach. Now we reach Tanirbavi Beach. This is Tanirbavi Beach.
You can see behind.
This is the beach. So one side is sea, the other side lot of trees are there. You will get a good shade. Even during summer you can relax. You can see lot of trees. This is a recommended beach even during summer. Sultan Batheri, Tanirbavi Tree Park and the proposed Marine Museum are also the tourist attractions nearby this beach. This beach is comparatively less crowded. Today is Sunday, but still not that much people around. Good place. That is not tsunami, that is waves, right? Next we are going to a very near place, Tanirbavi Tree Park. We need to pay an entrance fee of 20 rupees for adults and 10 rupees for kids. After taking the entry tickets, we entered inside. The park will open from 10 am till 7 pm every day except Monday. We are inside the Tanirbavi Tree Park. Tanirbavi means well with chilled water. That is the literal meaning of Tanirbavi. This tree park is located just 1 kilometer away from Tanirbavi beach. So we just entered. We are going to explore this tree park now. This says the economic value of a tree. So in case a tree lives 50 years, it generates 5.3 lakhs worth oxygen. This is one of the important information. It recycles rupees 6.4 lakhs worth soil fertilizers. It absorbs rupees 10.5 lakhs worth air pollution. And so many other information also available here.
Forest. F for food, O for oxygen, R for rains, E for ecobalance, S for soil conservation, and T for timber. That is what forest.
It also displays the name and information about plants and trees and its use. This park belongs to Forest Department of Karnataka. Now we are going to the play area. This park also has an information center, a food court, a cultural area, beachfront amenities, a children's play area, etc. This park has a variety of species from the Western Ghats and herbal plants. Tanirbavi Tree Park is spread over 2 parcels of land including 9 acres of Gurupura riverfront and 22.5 acres on the beachfront. We have an entrance to the beach side as well from the tree park. Very beautiful view. So this is the Tanirbavi tree park and the beach. You can also see various beautiful sculptures inside with the details and the description about that sculpture. See, this is the Yakshagana sculpture. The other end you can see a brief description about Yakshagana. This is another interesting sculpture, Bhuta Kola. It is also called Kolata. This is the ancient form of worshipping Daivas or Bhutas. And also you can see the brief description about Bhuta Kola in this board. This is very informative eco park wherein you can visit with your kids. They will get to know a lot of information about the importance of tree, the biodiversity and everything. Animals, birds, trees, plants. They will understand the reason why we need to preserve the forest, trees and ecosystem. So this is very informative park. If you are coming to Bangalore side, please don't miss this park. This is really informative. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಫೆರಿ ಇದು ಸುಲ್ತಾನ್ ಬತ್ತೇರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಣಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬೋಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಳಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋ ಓಕೆ This place is near to Tanirbavi beach. We can go to a historic place Sultan Batheri from here by boat ride. Don't get this place confused with Sultan Batheri town in Wayanad, Kerala. This is a different Sultan Batheri. The main attraction here is Tipu Sultan's old watchtower overlooking the backwaters. Due to time constraint, we could not visit Sultan Batheri. We reserved it for our next trip. We stopped here for filling diesel. Today's diesel rate is 85 rupees 34 paise. In Mangalore side, it will be less. It is only 85 rupees 33 paise. Now we will continue our journey to Bangalore. This is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.